this audience member would like to know each candidate's view on education and how they would support it as a council person. And coupled with that, do you support district override elections? And we'll start this one with candidate Keogh Parks.
There's education is, of course, a state thing. There are some things that the city can do, and the most important thing, in my personal opinion, is the after-school programs to take care of the kids, especially in the areas that need it the most, like the kids that are in some high-risk areas. So if we could work together with the Boys and Girls Club and with some of the other charities, busing the kids and helping the little kids particularly get a better education, I think that would help all of us. And as far as the school program goes, I know that there's a lot of there's charter schools, and then there's also one school, the Madison School District, and they took hold of their school. And so what they decided to do is to turn their school into a world-class school. And it was the parents that got really involved in that. And they're doing it in the Ball School District as well. I know you and Ahwatukee have incredible schools, and you're really proud of your schools, and you should be. So I think that congratulations there. But some of the districts are now realizing that it's got to come from the parents, and the education has to come from the parents, and they're taking hold of it. And the Ball School District is a fine example of taking charge of the education for the young kids in a district that's pretty underprivileged.
And she's right about the Ball School District. What they did is they literally moved from school programs that they've had to more of a traditional school, and the principal there is literally on fire. I've met with him on several occasions. He's doing a phenomenal job. If you want to improve education in the city, one of the things you have to do is literally you have to get the parents more engaged. I mean, really, that's 90% of it right there. We have phenomenal teachers in our school district. In Kyrene, I've got to tell you, my kids go to the Kyrene School District. They are incredibly good. And Dr. Shower, thank you. Pass that along. Make sure my kids get better grades. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But if you look at it, if you want to improve that, you've got to allow for choice too. That means you've got to allow individuals. The charter school movement has been phenomenal. If you look at what it's doing, we have more charter schools in our state than we do anywhere else in the country. The more competition, the more choice that you have. You've got Kyrene now looking at creating more charter schools themselves as well. So if you want to increase education, you've got to get the parents involved. At the city level, I've been very involved when it comes after school programs. We can do very limited things when it comes to schools, but that doesn't mean you're limited in the amount of partnerships you can work on. Fields for parks, fields for our kids, for the Little League and the Pony League and the other school leagues that we have. You can look at doing the after-school programs. A school resource officer is something that got cut because of the budget funding that we should not have cut. That literally provides protections for our children, but that should be able to be extended out to all schools, not just public schools.
Actually, also the charities can help out a great deal. I was one of the presidents of Rotary 100, and what we did at that time is we noticed that there was a school that didn't have a playground. So we made it our project for that year to raise money and go to the different charities, the Thunderbirds and some APS and the rest of them, and we raised about $800,000, and we built out a playground for the kids. And then the schools, we got the city of Phoenix to also say that they would water the grass, and somebody else that put up the markers to keep score and stuff like that. So I think, again, it's a community effort. It takes the whole community to raise the kids, and their parents, of course, too. But when you see a need, and you have your charities and your churches chip in, I think that's a good thing.